This is an old Magnavox boombox. Magnavox was my favorite brand back in the day. There's all the fun information about it. We can look that up later. We don't really care what kind of tape player it is, because we're going to be taking it all apart, and this one doesn't work. It only plays one speaker, and it has a button for stereo and mono, but it makes no difference. So, sucker doesn't work, and you know, maybe we could fix it, but I am thinking this would be more cool to use just as salvage. So, let's get to it. So, when you are taking apart a boombox, you need a couple tools. Mostly, you're going to need a Phillips head screwdriver. And it doesn't hurt to have some other stuff, but really that's all you're going to need for a while. So, let's see here. Obviously, to start, you gotta take off this thing. Yeah. Oh, hey, we got some sound. Oh, I get it. This must have batteries on it. Oh, let's see, what's on the radio today, huh? Can you hear it? Now what happened? So I have the volume all the way up.
Praises a man who courageously confesses great crimes.
Oh, what is this?
Understood.
So apparently it works. But you can only hear it on one speaker side. And that just really drives me crazy. What station do you want to listen to? Alright, that was enough of that craziness. Yeah, I didn't know this was actually, had batteries. Apparently when I took the plug out, it went to battery mode, and there's batteries in here, so these are from Farmore. Oh my god! Farmore! Oh, Farmore. Okay, batteries, you want to be careful about getting out. Yes. You should pay attention and not get distracted by the fact that they're from Farmore. When was the last Farmore around? Does anyone know? Farmore. Dude, these are Farmore batteries. How old am I that I know what Farmore is? Oh. We used to shop. I could drive to Farmore. Caution, use only carbon, zinc, or alkaline battery size D. And you should always read this, because there might be something that you should be worried about. I mean, you never know. Alright, so we got batteries out, unplugged, and the next step is to just find a screw. So as Ray would say, just find what it gives you. So there's our first screw. Let's take that one out. So here we go. Taking it out. Taking it out. Taking it out. Taking the screw out. What song is that? I feel like I should just sing my own songs, because like we should have some music on while I do really boring, tedious tasks like this. But you know, so maybe I'll just sing when I feel like it. Okay, so that was one screw, but there's tons more, so just keep going. If you look in there, you probably can't see because it's dark, especially on camera, but there are screws in there. So all these little places that there's holes, you're going to have screws, and you're going to want to unscrew each and every one. Don't worry about getting the screw out right now. Just get it unscrewed. One thing you want to double check though is when you use your screwdriver, and make sure it's really in the screw before you start turning, because otherwise you can strip it out. And stripping things out is annoying. So you're probably just going to have to you'll feel it like lock in place when you actually get it, you know, where it belongs, in the screw. Alright, how many did we get? You should start to feel stuff loosening up at that point. Maybe not. If it doesn't feel loose yet, you still got more screws somewhere that you probably already neglected. Yeah, Alright, just keep going. Alright, once you get most of those out, give it like a nice good shake and stuff will start falling out. You can see these are real nice long screws. But let's see. And then just keep going. Like I missed one there, a couple others. So keep going until this comes loose. Oh, one thing too. Helps if you have a magnetic screwdriver for something like this, because it'll lock into place and then it's easier to get out of the big holes since they're so like deep and recessed in. You think it could be it? Yeah, if you have a magnetic screwdriver, it's awesome. Watch this. Ooh, there it is. It came out. It's like fishing. Yeah, let's get back to taking this sucker apart. Oh, there's tapes in here. Oh, mystery blank tapes. Those are the best. You don't know what they are. It has far more batteries. Alright, this is great. Alright, excelente. So, it's good to have different sizes of screwdrivers for something like this, because not all the screws are the same size. I'm going to take this part off. Boy. Can't use a screwdriver properly when I know I'm being filmed. Alright. I should just pull up. Look at that, kids! We got our very own antenna. It's like a magic wand. Whee! Got a bunch of screws so far. It's cool stuff. Cool bananas, man. Alright. And as the saying goes, just keep going and take whatever it gives you. Little helpful tip here. When you're taking something apart, have a little tray or a bin to keep it all together. Because like when we took off the antenna, we got these tiny cute little washers. So yeah, just have something so you can keep everything together so don't roll off your table. So now right on the fun part. It's probably where you will want a flathead screwdriver. And just pull that off. God knows what we'll find in here, right? Oh, some screws flying out. Yeah. Never taken one of these apart before. Oh, there's circuits in there. Oh, there's our speaker coil. It doesn't work. Yeah. Alright. So if you were fixing this, you'd want to make sure you don't break this. But if you just don't, you just pull it all apart and go from there. I'm put on gloves, I think, and just break it apart with sheer brute force strength. Little pro tip: if you leave your gloves outside, always check for spiders first. I mean, you never know. I like spiders, just not in my gloves. Alright, so if you wanted to fix this radio up and, you know, try to resell it and all that, you'd want to do this a little bit differently. But since I'm just scrapping for parts, you can just pull it apart with sheer brute strength once you get most of the screws out. We can hope. I hope. Ah! Look at that! How cool! This is so cool. Do you ever wonder what the inside of a radio looks like? Nice. Alright, so as you go along and you try pulling this apart, you're going to see there's more screws. So, there's a screw. So, grab our screwdriver. Doing a few good whacks never hurts. Looks like this piece was like glued in. There we go. We got it. This little thing flew off. I don't know what that is. Let's see here. What a mess. Yeah, yeah. Man, this girl wish she had her needle nose pliers. That's not even real metal. Oh my god, it's paper. This is great. Truly incredible. I can't believe it. That's like plastic. Wow. It's literally a piece of like shiny plastic. Jeez. Oh, what is this? It's like a I gotta say what that's like, but man. So yeah, it's the inside of a Magnavox speaker. Doesn't really want to come much apart more than that, but that's hilarious. The screw is still stuck in here. Never coming out. Oh, wait, here we go. Oh, put those gloves back on. Semi-sharp, you know, you gotta wear gloves. Nah, that's cool. Like a little clip. Actually, it's kind of hard to get out. Finally, man, that guy did not want to come out. Oh, he's attached to the plastic. There we go. Alright. That is that. Alright. Pretty groovy. Alright, now, if I want to, stick that back in there. Just like that. Yeah. If I really wanted to, stick those guys back on there. If we wanted to. Yeah. Believe it or not, I did not break these when I pulled them off. Remember our tape deck? I don't know. I ripped it in half. I don't know why. I just couldn't get it apart, so I was like, I'm just gonna rip it in half. So one of the challenges with this is I didn't want to like break all the gears off, but there's really no way to get them off other than, why am I using this tool? That's not, oh, handy dandy butter knife. Butter knife is your best friend. Sometimes. So, just kind of pop it off. Probably should wear safety glasses if you don't have them on. I am always wearing glasses. Oh, there it goes. Fun stuff. Some of these broke because, you know, it's like plastic from the 80s. Not the strongest of things. But there, pop it off. Pop it all off. So it's not really actually really screwed in. It's like these little plastic rivet things. So you kind of just gotta pop it all off. Yeah, jeez. Oh, there we go. Yeah. We'll have to go around later. Pick all that stuff up. It's alright. That's why we got a broom. Oh, these come off nice and easy though. They just like pop off. Yeah, look at that. Nice. They're like just like in these little grooves. You just rip them off. Ta-da! I haven't figured out a way to get these things out yet, but I'm sure we'll figure it out eventually. So that's the thing, you wouldn't realize all these pieces are in here. And, oh, here's a little one that's kind of screwed. No. You just wouldn't think all this stuff's in here, but it is. It's kind of fun. Lots of little metal pieces. Those we can get up with a magnet later. Springs and stuff. This one is harder to get out. I did get it out of this one, but now that I think about it, there was a trick to it. Because it's stuck in. I think I just used wire cutters to cut it out, actually. Where are my wires? That's it. It's like under this little plastic doodad, so just... Alright, so this is pretty much taken apart for the most part. One more part. Oh, this part comes off. And then there's little springy things in here. Get those off. Kind of tricky because I mean, it's plastic, so. Something somewhere. I got gloves. I should be wearing one. Anyway, this is very, therapeutic. If you have frustrations to get out, just tear something apart. There we go. Got it, Coco. That's kind of fun. Alright, now we can do the same to this side. So I couldn't get them off before, but now I figured it out. Maybe not. Maybe that was just dumb luck. Nah, I figured it out. Alright. I think we got almost all that out. Let's put one piece there. Get that off with this. Let's see here. handy trusty dusty butter knife. Works for fucking everything. Ugh. You get the gist. I don't think I got it off. Nope, that piece is staying in there. It ain't coming out. Cool. Put the little springies off. Springs are fun. You can do all kinds of cool stuff with springs. Alright. So. I think that's it. We got our part. Oh, missed one. It's always something you forget. Alright, so let's recap just what we all got out of this radio. First things first, let's get this out of the way. We have the case, the cassette things. That's all plastic. There's definitely cool stuff you could do with it. I don't have a specific idea just yet, but I was thinking it might even make a neat, like, planter box, or I don't know. We'll see. I think it's cool. Got lots of plastic. So, obviously plastic you could just throw in a recycle bin if you didn't want it. But I think it's cool, so I'll probably try to figure out something to do with it. Alright, then what? Oh, my Farmware batteries. I still am like in awe with those, so I love the Farmware batteries. They do work. So obviously we'll hang on to those in case we need these D-sized batteries again. Well, it says on here, 5-year storage life. Alright, so we also have our speakers. Speakers are cool. They're like giant magnets, so they can stick to anything. So speakers are always good for magnets. You can use them as magnets or whatever you want to. So if the speakers worked, you could obviously, you know, sell them as speakers, but they didn't work. So let's see. The speaker covers. These are cool because it's like a mesh, so you could use that, you know, like sifting or whatever. It's cool. The speaker decorative pieces, I guess we'll call them. Speaker decorative pieces. I think these would be cool frames, actually, if you wanted to make like art, embroidery, something like that. Or if you wanted, you can make like eyeballs, you know, especially with these, it could be like bug eyes. Oh, bug-eyed. I don't know. It's cool. I like that. Alright. Circuit board. Circuit boards are cool. You can scrap them or whatever you want to do with them. And I just think they're pretty. Like, I think they look like little miniature cities. Like, I just think they're cool. So, make them wall art even, or whatever you want to do with it. Not a circuit person. This is some sort of motor. And this is so cool. You see what that says? 15 June 1987. This radio was from 1987. Or 88. Somewhere in there. So, yeah, that's kind of cool. This thing, I tried taking apart and I got frustrated. I might have like, angle grab that later or something. But in hindsight, I think I wish I would have kept it like intact and looked up that thing first. Because you can see it has like a part number and stuff on it, so I could have looked that up and seen if, you know, that's something people need. But hey, it's okay. It's still cool. I don't know. Let's do something with it. I was thinking I could get to the copper in the middle. It's too hard. Each one of these is a layer. It would take forever, but this is cool. This is neat. It is magnetic though, so that's very disappointing, but still kind of cool. It's got like a number stamped on it, so that's something you could, you know, if you're into metalworking, that'd be cool. 2 blank cassette tapes. We'll have to put them in a tape player that works. Find out what's on those. Some rubber band things. Those are neat. Those are on the pulleys around the cassette gears, which are here no more. And then some thread. string, as some would call it. I don't like the word string. That's because I'm a fiber artist. I'm kidding. Yeah, so some thread. And plastic bits galore. So we have these bigger pieces. Those were the tape decks. Some other cool pieces. I think these would be so cool for making art. There's still some bits on here that I left on. I might take them off eventually. I don't know. I just feel like you could do something cool with those. Definitely the gears. Gears are cool. I could build like my own spirograph if I wanted. So that's cool. All the little plastic bits. Obviously plastic too. I mean, you could just recycle this. I could just throw the whole thing in the recycle bin. So, but I think it's cool, just as is. Goes out the way. Wire. Tons of wire. Wire's expensive, and you can use it for anything. Crafts, twist ties. I mean, whatever you want to use wire for. It's so nice to have. Some of these little connector doodads, I don't know, I think I'm just gonna keep a collection of them in a box and then figure out what to do with them later. Managed to pull out some good screws out of this, so we got like these nice machine screws. Those are awesome, they're in great shape. So, I mean, I don't know if you bought screws recently, but they're freaking expensive, so. And lastly, my favorite is the spring and sprocket box. So these are really cool. This was off, you know, where you put the Farmore batteries in the radio. That's cool. All kinds of little springs. There's actually probably some springs on the floor that I might have missed, but I'll go over it with the magnet later. So yeah, that's everything. And I think we got some pretty cool stuff. Alright, well there you go. Everything inside of a radio. Very cool. I'll see you guys next time.